Hi peoples, I'm going to be doing my top 10 movies of the year right now. I'm going to start from the bottom, number 10 to number 1. I saw a pretty good decent amount of movies this year. Not a whole lot, but I saw a decent amount. So I'm going to talk about what I saw. And starting with number 10, we have Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Now, full disclosure, I had started watching things go a while back. I had heard, I have a lot of friends who don't like things go. I ended up being one of them, not just because of the fact that I did love the Teen Titans show a long time ago, but I did want to go and see it. I was at least interested in seeing the movie, and with me having an AMC A list account, I thought this would be a good chance to go and check it out. So I did, and I came out pretty much enjoying it. I enjoyed it a whole lot, a lot more than I thought I would. So it did kind of surprise me in that way, with how enjoyable it actually turned out to be. There's still a few stereotypical things in there, of course. There's still some jokes that are just dumb, but overall, I did kind of find myself liking it a lot. So after that, we have a number 9, which is Incredibles 2. Um, and now people are starting to kind of like come back around and say this wasn't as great a movie as I think people think it was, but I still contend that it was a pretty great movie overall. I still really enjoyed The Incredibles 2. I went with my sister to go see it. She had a lot of fun watching it. It was a really fun, joyous movie with a lot of fun moments and a lot of heartfelt scenes. Um, that went throughout it. I love the focus on the father. I love some of the focus on the more of the kids as well. The kids really get more of the spotlight in this one, and it just was a really great sequel to the first Incredibles movie. So that's pretty much my thoughts on that. Moving forward to number 8 is going to be Avengers: Infinity War. Um, so this one, no one's gonna be above it. I did kind of switch between which one was better. I didn't think that both were great movies, but I just thought Avengers: Infinity War was um, a little bit lesser than than the next one's gonna be above it. Um, I enjoyed watching Avengers: Infinity War thoroughly. It was a really great, really fun, really impactful movie. Um, the Thanos snap scene was great. Seeing when that scene happened in the theater, it was absolutely spectacular. I really enjoyed watching it. I really enjoyed the fight scenes within it and all the battles that happened throughout it. It was just a great overall movie for me to watch. Um, Going just above that, we have is Black Panther. Black Panther was another spectacular, awesome superhero film, dealing with T'Challa and being and fatherhood and like just a lot of interesting things that we can kind of see going on in our real world today. Killmonger is literally um, the representation of a lot of extremist African Americans, like the Nation of Islam, like other like really big Black Power groups there in America. I think it's just a really great, interesting, and compelling film with a lot of thought-provoking ideas being put forth in it. So number 7 is going to be Black Panther. Number 6 is one that just kind of got thrown into this list, and that is going to be The Death of Superman. This did not be released in theaters. It was a direct DVD film. This one had some pretty bad animation quality, but the story was really impactful, which it was no surprise to me since it was written by Peter J. Tomasi, who wrote who write the acclaimed Superman Rebirth series, and how great that series was and how impactful that series ended up being. He did a really good job in writing this movie, and after writing this movie, I think he should go ahead and write a Superman movie at this point because I think he would write a spectacular Superman film after seeing this animated one. So that's pretty much my thoughts on Death of Superman. My number 5 is Crazy Rich Asians. This is probably one that's not going to be on anyone's top 5, top 10 list. I seem to really enjoy it a lot more than most people did. Because it was such a really different type of film. That's what I really enjoyed about it. It was so different for me to watch, and just to kind of see a movie like this play out on screen was so compelling for me, and I got just such an enjoyment of watching it. That it really ended up having to be on my top 10 movies of the year list. So, Crazy Rich Asian is gonna be my number 5 pick. Another film that surprised me this year as my number 4 pick is The Hate You Give. I did not think this movie was gonna be good. Because Black Give was gonna be as good as it was. I thought it was going to be a either just okay film or just a really, really in your face film with all of its political messages. Because it's coming out at a time like this when we're in the midst of a cultural war. So I did not think Hate You Give was going to be able to get beyond the culture war that we are in at the moment. But it did. It was a really, really spectacular film. I really enjoyed watching Hate You Give a whole lot, and I definitely recommend people check it out if you guys haven't already. So for number 3, I have here is A Quiet Place. This was really was one of the strongest horror films of the year for me. It really, really was compelling. I do know that I haven't seen all the films this year, but The Hate You Give was one of them, and I still really enjoyed The Hate You Give. It was really, really interesting, and I really, really liked what I got to see from it. So that is going to be my number 3. So number 2 and number 1 are the ones that he switched back and forth from a lot. And I think number 2 for me is going to be Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Um, this film was great. I mean, there's nothing else to say about it. It's a great film. Miles has been really one of my favorite characters in comic books for a long, long time. I really enjoy the character of Miles Morales. I think he's a really cool character. I do not think he's a character that some people would like to say he was just created for diversity. Whether it is true or not, I still think he's a great character. There's a lot of stuff about Miles I really like. His relationship with his father and his uncle is really compelling. The focus on family is really great, and just a lot about the Miles Morales character I think is really interesting and it's really done well in the comics. And seeing it kind of brought to the big screen, especially in such a new, vibrant way, and seeing so many people like around around America, like all embracing Miles, was just really great to see. I'm really glad the movie was able to do that for the character of Miles Morales. So number 1, my favorite film of the year is going to be Bumblebee. Bumblebee, you guys, for me, when I was in the theater, I was so overwhelmed by Bumblebee. Like Bumblebee was the movie for me to watch. Like that, it was so spectacular. Like the film Bumblebee was so absolutely spectacular for me to watch on screen that I just ate every single second of that film. I'm like, I absolutely adored Bumblebee. It was just a great film. And yeah, that's pretty much my top 10 movies of the year, you guys. Let me comment below what you guys think of my top 10 movies, and I will catch you guys later.